treated like animal. He weeps like a baby because of how it was being treated.
I'm not saying don't bury your parents, and commiserations to Hobi Cubana on the loss of his mother. But there's a decent way of doing things in society. What is wrong is wrong. We can't build a society this way.
You don't say what will happen for that burial. People they talk to Hobi Cubana get money. Which money?
Hi Team Crown, how na day waiting they happen within this. So welcome back to our channel. Hey guys, we have a cooking challenge coming up in the WhatsApp group. So if you're interested, all you have to do is use the link in the comment section if you're not in the WhatsApp group yet. What you're going to do in the group, if you're interested, is mention Abraham Food Challenge. They will of course take down the names of those interested, and also if you want to be the judge, you will also show interest by mentioning at Abraham Judge Food Challenge, Judge Food Challenge. And of course, we would also take down the names of those there. The date of this competition is on the 1st of August on Sunday. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let us quickly get right into today's news. Here we have Sunday Igboho. Now, according to Sunday Igboho's lawyer, they confirmed it that Sunday Igboho truly has been caught. This according to reports. They said this is what his lawyer says, and of course this is from a reputable news platform. He's still in Cotonou and he might appear in court today. That's what his lawyer said. Another thing that he said was the torture. He said he's being treated like animal, like a common criminal, which is really unfair in Cotonou. Before I got this report, there was another report which was like a rumor that, oh, Sunday Igboho is still on his way to Germany, blah blah blah. But you know, I just got it this morning from a reliable source that no, Sunday Igboho has been caught actually, and this guy treated like animal. He weeps like a baby because of how it was being treated. That's according to what his lawyer said. Like, you know, when you're trying to liberate your people, or you're trying to fight for your people, you know, that kind of tears that comes out of that, and you're being tortured for that, you know, for asking what is rightfully yours, according to Sunday Igboho's team and lawyers. You know, that's what they said. But guys, let me know what you think about that. And there have been reactions, of course, on social media. I'm just going to read like a few of it and move straight to the next one. Somebody here says, we have always known the moment federal government classify anyone as person of interest and place him on red alert, he must be found anywhere in the world. Bandits within are businessmen. The fact that government seems to be helpless tell a lot. Anyway, there is enough to go around. And here another person says, now that Sunday Igboho has been arrested, I hope we can finally turn our attention to Sheikh Gumi and his band of brothers with the capacity to shoot down military aircraft, since Yoruba independence is obviously a bigger threat to Nigeria than actual terrorism. Last one here, let's take this last one. First, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu executed in Kenya. Now the arrest of Sunday Igboho executed in Cotonou. If the government is serious about getting anything done, they will. The only reason terrorism is thriving is because the government wants it. If you don't know that yet, know it now. Guys, if you don't know that yet, know it now. Let us move straight to the next one. Here is about Hobi Cubana. Hobi Cubana, the man of the moment. After the burial, this guy has been granting interviews. I'm sure he's even turned down a lot of interviews, and some that he even granted are still coming. They're on their way. You know, the editor is doing his job. After that, of course, they're going to put it out. I'm sure about all that. So don't be surprised, you know, when you see like a lot of his videos or interviews on social media in like a week or something. Well, here we have his interview with the BBC, and he said, you know, he said he doesn't have any soap to cut for you. That even the traditionalists, the herbalists, or the ritualists that are out there, they are not even rich themselves. Like those in charge of those things, those sacrifices, these people are not rich themselves. So how can they give you riches when they don't even have it themselves? Yeah, he said a lot in the interview, and he said something funny, right? No soap to cut for anybody. All you have to do is work hard, and pray. Guys, he said another thing. Yeah, the whole thing wasn't planned. That money can't buy the love he got that day. Do you believe that, guys? Let's watch this video.
Me not gonna give money, because that pastor said, if you need the money pass. They think doctor don't give you money, because in children, and then they fetch water for a stream. If they want, they give you money. Work hard. Work hard. Work hard. Say, work. If you're in your 20s now, me, I'm 46 years old. 46 they told me, young boy, I don't do my first half. The second half a day now. So, I don't know how a person will go there 20 years, you go to say, you never make an American, where you still get like at least 50 years ahead of you, 60 years ahead of you. And this business where they do, this thing where no matter what, 2 years, you will begin to see results. 1 year of hard work, you will begin to see results. Just pray for consistency. So this world is about connectivity. Find what you go fit do. Pray to God, make human connections, and you go to work. No soap to cut for anybody. Soap no day anywhere. Work, pray, be good. You don't make your own soap, carry and bath. You know they cut food of anybody for this world. That's how you be. You don't say what will happen for that burial. People they talk still be Cubana get money. Which money? Don't see people will get money for Anambra. For this Nigeria, not be about money, not be money, a goodwill. I think the most important highlight in all this, we say, other people will get money. Other people will get money before they even born us. Other people will get money past us. Other people will they try to get money, but no say money no be everything. Because that thing will happen that day. Money no fit buy them. No fit na car, no fit rent them. Not possible. See all those kind mammoth crowd. Person no die. They no rape person. They no steal any motor. They no break any house. Nobody say we pay the crowd. And because they feel say this man don't try. So the takeaway in all this be say any money we make for this world, not one where we carry go yonder. Now here everything end. So as the chop they enjoy. You gotta remember people where they around you. Because as evil as man be, there's the amount of love where you go show him. You go look, you say, man, I leave this one. Confess another person. Nobody say if you change them.
Okay, guys, that is it. People are still talking about this. Just like this presenter. The video is currently trending as I speak to you. Currently trending on social media. Now, this guy said, he works with Arise News, and the name is Oseni. Right, he said that the whole noise and flaunting of money is so like indecent, and the way we praise money and worship money in the country speaks a lot about the country itself. And he said there's a decent or a better way of doing things in the society, that this is not it at all. Guys, let us know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's watch this video.
When everything in our nation has become all about money, all about materialism, all about showing people that you are rich and others that are poor, they can go and die, in the spirit of charity and throwing money to them on the floor for them to come pick it up. And please, I'm seeing a lot of arguments. This is not to denigrate a particular tribe. I have strong respect for Igbos, because a lot of people are saying, why is that when Igbos do something and they spray money, people are shouting? That Yorubas do the same. It's not a case of Yoruba and Igbo. It's a case of calling a spade a spade. What is wrong is wrong. We can't build a society this way. Because what you've told a lot of youngsters growing up is that they too must make money and spray this way. We are celebrating and entrenching a culture of materialism in society. Then society will lose its moral compass. I'm not saying don't bury your parents, and commiserations to Hobi Cubana on the loss of his mother. But there's a decent way of doing things in society. Just for the record, same on Friday, the who in this country were at Ike Imokwede's mother's burial. We didn't see Naira being flung.
But guys, come to think of it, who doesn't like money? We all like money. Just like this little girl right here. Let's watch.
These two things now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Choose one. Choose one. Take one. Take one now.
Should we make pudding the day after tomorrow?
Take one.
And also maybe Yuvraj and Lakshmi's favorite dishes.
Take one.
Yes, you don't even need to ask. I know what you want to remind me of by pretending to ask about food.
Is that the one you want to take?
Yuvraj and Lakshmi's birthday?
Yes, Grandmother.
I don't know.
And we have already decided what gift to give Lakshmi and Yuvraj.
I kept a plate of rice.
No one needs
And
to
50,000. I
worry.
said, choose one.
And both the
Is that the one you want? And I'll go.
The Garodia family's son and daughter's birthday.
Okay, guys, that is it. Here we have a pastor who says sex before marriage is not a sin. That, guys, it's funny. That sex before marriage has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with your purity, holiness, and righteousness. Like if you don't want to have sex before marriage, that is up to you. You're just wasting your time. Do your thing, because you're free to do it. Jesus Christ has already died on the cross, and after Jesus Christ died on the cross, that's no longer a sin. Guys, let's watch this video.
Sex, whether it is before marriage, whether it is after marriage, whether it is done during marriage, is no longer a sin. Any preacher saying that sex before marriage is a sin is an enemy of the finished works, and it's not real. If you are just holding yourself saying that you want to, it is when you get married that is when you have sex, you are just holding yourself for nothing. It has nothing to do with holiness, it has nothing to do with righteousness, it has nothing to do with purity, because Jesus already renewing our mind in the understanding of what Jesus has done. If sin has been destroyed, then that means that this sex before marriage that people call sin is no longer a sin because of what Jesus has done on the cross. Sin has died. And so there is no sin anymore, because before God, Jesus has become that Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of the whole world. It taketh it away completely, so that people can live in a life of liberty and a life of grace. The reason why many people usually say that it should be done in marriage, it is because the act of sex itself, it's a covenant. That is, whenever you have sex with someone, then you enter into a covenant. That is a covenant binding you and that person together. It's a covenant itself. And so, because of their religious mentality in those days, they feel that since this is a covenant, definitely you can only have it with somebody that you have been covenanted with. That is, when you are married to someone, that means you are in a covenant with that person. And so they say that is the only person you have to have it with. But that was in religion. That was not in the era of grace. They will say that in religion. But now there is grace, and sin has been crushed, sin has been destroyed. There is liberty and freedom for people. People don't need to wait until they get married before they can have sex, if they understand the finished works of Christ. But for those in religion, they will continue to wait and wait and wait and say that until they get married, that is when they will not have sex. This is nothing but a religious mentality, and God is no longer operating in that dimension anymore. If you are just holding yourself saying that you want to, it is when you get married that is when you have sex, you are just holding yourself for nothing. It has nothing to do with holiness, it has nothing to do with righteousness, it has nothing to do with purity, because Jesus already nullified sin on the cross. He already removed it once and for all, and that is the truth about.
Moving on to the next news. This is like one of the big stories of yesterday. Bolanle, Bolanle Pepe Dem, the model, and she got married, after that time, and after 6 months they broke up. Herself and the husband, they already separated. They have a child together, and this guy came on social media, started ranting, saying all sorts. I posted some of the things he said in the previous video. He also said that if he's going to put out her nude soon. He said all these things, few hours before releasing videos of himself blasting the woman and anybody who supports the woman, using swear words and all that. But first, when we started noticing that something is wrong, is when they unfollowed each other, and it was like he doesn't care. He's got so many followers now, blah blah blah. He spent so much in the wedding, and if he will get back the money through followers on Instagram, blah blah. But currently, guys, I searched him on Instagram just to know if his account is still available. I have a feeling that people will report his account, definitely. But when I checked, I couldn't find his account. Maybe it's been removed, deleted, or suspended by Instagram. I don't know. Another thing, you know, that caught people's attention was Latan's comment saying you need therapy, bro, when he was like ranting and all that. And he saw that, guys, and he said, and he called out Zlatan himself, and he said, "You fool, bro, meet your baby mama in UK." He also said that he has a wife, a good one in South Africa. I mean, you're not in South Africa, bro. He said he's in Ghana, but you're not in South Africa. How do you know that this lady is not sleeping with other men, or even worse than Bolande? We don't know. Like I said, he's here to explain what happened. But what got people curious is when he came back on social media, or after he came back on social media and started crying. I was like, this was a guy who was ranting, screaming, angry like few hours ago. What happened? What's changed along the line? Why is he crying? Why is he seeking public sympathy? I don't know, guys. Let's watch this video.
Okay, you dey mad ni. Among all my friends, everybody get happy. One share wedding for Yahoo. Show wine, my party. I don't see when I comment. No, this I no reply on our comments. All of on our beach now. I share when you going now. Share Yahoo. I mean, you go to do anyhow. Yeah, I like hear about from Yahoo. Oh, ni try Lincoln. We are mad. I think we go up and now say, "Man, I live fine." You can't go to stress my life. All of you now wait they are back. If you be man, now wait till they face, when I go face on too. If you be woman, when I go face on. Bolanle, Olohun, yeah. Carry customer car, come. You be Olohun. You be Olohun. Carry customer car, come. Carry customer car, come. You be Olohun. You no get attitude, fucking attitude. Well, I go teach you now lesson. But are they mad? If not for lockdown, yeah, more people are going now. We book. We get $2,000 I for Ghana. All our party again. But are they mad? Don't fuck with Lincoln. They tell you. I know they. As I know they know they fuck with me. I'm the nicest person on net. But if you fuck with me, I will fuck you back. Nah, me Lincoln, you go to fuck with me. That bitch, my party and jello here. What about the show of me? She wedding, but we don't she second wedding now. I can't believe everybody are blaming me without hearing my part. But this is so sad, honestly. This is so sad. This is so sad. But when you see how I be, you will always repost that rest in peace, God. I can't believe this. Why, Bola? What have I done? What have I done? You my own name.
After that, you know, videos of their weddings started popping up on social media, and it became the talk of the town again. Here we have Runtown. Runtown just broke up with his girlfriend. The lady came on social media to say, "Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle," or whatever they say. Jokes, but yes, I am single. I think Runtown is back to being single. I don't know. So let us move straight to the next one. Still on relationship matters here. Here is a lady who shares a story, and this story is about her finding a man's wedding photos online the week he promised to introduce her to his family. Let's read this. "This time last year, my man was telling me to get ready to meet his family, only for me to wake up to his wedding pictures on his WhatsApp status a week after my birthday. 2020 is 1 year I will never forget. I almost landed in a psychiatric ward. If not for my dad and friends, I just wanted the earth to open up and swallow me. LOL. It felt like a movie. I took screenshot of the wedding pictures, sent it to my friends, and asked them to check if he was modeling for a photographer. I didn't want to believe it. I could feel my heart in my mouth. LOL. My Google photos and Snapchat be taking me down the memory lane. I can't believe I'm laughing about everything now. A few months after he got married, he reached out to apologize. Oga said he still wanted us to be together and he was ready to compensate me in any way. I was just laughing. So I'm the one who's not worthy of wedding ring and gown, but you still want to keep me. There's nothing my dad didn't do to keep me sane. I won't lie, I still haven't recovered from that horrible experience, but I'm better than I was last year mentally, maybe. Okay guys, moving on to the next news. So much about the relationship matters, it never ends. Here we have the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Watching that video of a man abusing, I would say abusing them, because that's abuse on them. If you are angry about Nigeria, come to Nigeria. There was somebody asked him why he was ranting and screaming and shouting. What have you done to make a change? And he said, it's what I'm doing right now to make a change. By meeting these innocent girls in Austria, talking to them, talking down on them, that they shouldn't represent their country. The country is bad, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't represent it. You know, if you don't like Nigeria, you're not proud of it, it's you. Don't force yourself on or your belief or your whatever on people and attack them. It's crazy. It's easy to say that, you know, it's easy to say all those things when you are abroad. Right? Come back to the country, fight and say all these things. Then we know that you're really fighting for the country. Good message, right? Good message. Oh yes, the Buhari's government is very difficult, hard. You know, poverty has increased, but you're attacking the wrong people. I've seen people who stays abroad who said they just want to represent their country because that is the original you. You know, some people are facing racism in other countries, and if they don't choose their country, they are going through all this racism, they're going through all these things. The only choice they have, even though they have the passport of that country, they're still facing racism. So the only thing they can be is being original. So, like, I don't know, but guys, let's watch this video.
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek asylum here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's strictly here. Do assault. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're a Fulani. Kachidan duli uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidan duli uwaki. Changia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. Ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is laughing. Touch me when then Cubanka is. Then Cubanka. You're idiot. Every one of you should be ashamed. I live here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here.
Okay, here we have FFK reacting to it, saying no matter how anyone feels about Buhari or Nigeria, they have no right to speak down on our players like that. The first question is, why do our female national football team have to travel by public transport in a foreign country? Can they rent a private bus? Secondly, why do they not have bodyguards and some security, given the fact that they are women in a foreign land and they are representing our nation? Next is an assertion, no matter how anyone feels about Buhari or Nigeria, I think it is despicable for the man to attack and subject our players to such a vicious verbal assault and to insult our country. If he were a foreigner and not a Nigerian, he would have been rightly accused of being a racist. He's nothing but a grubble, little foul-mouthed and rude, self-hating Uncle Tom. He is what Malcolm X called a house. Okay, that is it, guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Here we have Dino Malai saying, Ghanaian youth rejecting free bags of rice from politicians and demanding for job creation. Can this happen in Nigeria? Nigerian youths grow up.
Oh! We need job.
Okay, guys, here we have a man, a fiscally challenged man, speaking about people catering for themselves, being their own government in Nigeria. He has a family, you know, small family with 2 kids and a wife, and, you know, he's physically challenged and still working. And guess what? His name is Abraham, my namesake. I'm proud to talk about this man. Guys, let's watch this video. Guys, they are beginning to come out. Numbers are good on Instagram, but if it's not making you money, then it's useless. Just like this girl. This girl is out begging for money. Like, look, I need money. I will come on social media, I will show my boobs, I will show my backside, I will do everything. I'm broke. I don't have money. You guys give me money, I'm suffering behind the camera. Guys, let's watch this video.
Dash me money, you won't die. I am suffering behind the camera. I don't have money, I'm fucking broke. Please, dash me money, please. If you like me a bit, you like my curve, you like my face, you like my booms, please dash me.
Okay, guys, that is it. Here we have James Brown. James Brown currently sick, and I saw a lot of comment on social media, you know, some people saying, oh, like this guy, I'm not sure he's sick, he's a clout chaser. He might be sick because he said it publicly that, you know, he's HIV positive. Now, it might not even have anything to do with HIV, you know, him being with HIV positive or something. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I think when people are sick, we should at least say something positive. Well, this is social media. What am I saying? Of course, it's going to be like mixed feelings, mixed reactions. People are going to say whatever they want to say. You can't control that. James Brown said, celebrate and appreciate me now that I'm alive, still recovering. Pray for Princess of Africa. And Tonto Dike reached out. You know, Tonto Dike was Bobrisky's ex-friend. And now reach out to James Brown. Now, do you know what is going on here? You know, Tonto Dike has issues with Bobrisky. Bobrisky has issues with James Brown. So now Tonto Dike, you know that saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So that's what is going on here basically. And Tonto Dike says, get well soon, honey. Send me your number if that's okay with you. I'm a huge fan. And he replied, thanks, Mama. I just replied with my number. Okay, guys, that is it. Guys, I just saw this. Let me read it. Unknown woman abandons her child at Catholic church in Delta. A yet to be identified woman has reportedly dumped her child at a Catholic church in Delta. The child, believed to be around 3 years old, was found at St. Joseph Catholic Church. Speaking with Ika Weekly newspaper on Monday, the priest in charge of the parish, Reverend Father Peter, expressed shock over the action of the child's mother, saying that children are a gift from God and must be well taken care of. Well, guys, that is it. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Femi Gbajabiamila saying he is not for the breakup of Nigeria. You know, this guy, of course, is a Yoruba, and you know the Sunday Igboho thing, right? This guy is technically saying that he doesn't support that. Let's watch.
Not there yet, where you talk about secession or division or people go their separate ways. I've always believed that God, Almighty God, in His wisdom, put this country together in spite of our differences for a reason. And I believe in the saying that united we stand, divided we fall.
That is where I'm going to hold it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And the answer to the question, yesterday's question, right? The maths, everybody wants to know. It's 18. Because if you check, it's quite simple though. If you just check 9 times 8 equals 72, 8 times 7 equals 56, 7 times 6 equals 42, and 3 times what? Okay, all you have to do is 6 times 3 equals the answer. So that is the answer, 18. Let me know, did you get this right or wrong? Today's question: if you won the lottery for $100 million, how much money would you give away? Listen again. If you won the lottery for $100 million, how much money would you give away? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.